Academy, we have a super fun-filled video for you all today. But first, before we get into it, whoever can tell what is different with this background will get love with me forever. There's something different. Someone's back. Two people are back. Let me know down below. Let's get this video started. What's poppin', Funko Pop Academy? Hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. Hope you guys are doing okay during this quarantine thing. This is just, it's crazy town out there. The grocery stores are packed. Everybody's home. Oh, gotta keep ourselves entertained. So fortunately, we have another video for you all today, and it's super different. Something different from like a hunt, a mystery box, a haul. I want to start doing a little bit different videos for you guys, all because that's what you guys deserve and it's fun to do. So what we're going to talk about today is timed Funko Pops, okay? And this is not a great thing. Funko Pops have spoiled movies. So of course, before we start this, there will be spoilers for these movies. I will tell you guys the movie that we will be spoiling before, just in case you haven't seen it, so you can click away. But it's all movies that have come out over the last year or two, so you most likely have seen it. So how this is gonna work is, you could obviously look at every Funko Pop line and be like, there's spoilers everywhere. Perfect example, Endgame. So this pop right here is technically a spoiler for the movie. It shows Thanos without the gauntlet arm, so we know it gets chopped up. However, that pop literally came out a year after Endgame was out, so it's not really a spoiler per se for what I'm trying to get at here. So what I'm trying to explain is that pops that have come out before movies, okay, so if a movie comes out in May and the pops come out in March, and those spoil the movie, that sucks. So that's what we're gonna get into. Let's jump right into it. Alrighty, so a lot of these are superhero movies that Funko loves to spoil. I don't want to say love to, but oh my god, it gets to me sometimes. I just don't want to know those spoilers. So the first one I'm gonna get into is Zachary Levi's Shazam! Shazam! I love that movie. One of the best DCEU movies to date. Love that movie. Let me know down below if you love Shazam. I met Zachary Levi, such a great guy. Back on track. So this was a major spoiler for the movie. I was not happy about this at all. So the movie came out in April of 2019. Literally, I think it was 2 months before the movie. It was like January, February. It was announced or like leaked. Anyway, either way, the pops came out a month before the movie. Spoiler alert, here we go guys, click away. The Shazam family, okay? It showed all of them. All the kids in the orphanage with Billy became superheroes. That was literally the third act of the movie with 10 minutes to go, okay? You could kind of see it going that route in the movie if you read the Shazam comics, but for a general viewer and just knowing that was going to happen, that sucked. And I still loved Shazam knowing that was gonna happen, but that's where like they really gotta keep it hidden. They didn't make many Shazam pops, and those are literally all of them, just the Shazams. Okay, but come on, like, the Shazam family, that's just such a big spoil. I just wish Funko could have kept that under wraps somehow. The next one we're gonna talk about, guys, we're gonna go back to 2016 to one of the best MCU movies, okay? I know everyone is a huge fan, is Civil War. Now this was a pretty big spoiler going in. This is actually one of the first pops I picked up, okay? That was Giant Man, okay? So, anybody that knows Ant-Man comics and stuff, you know that, obviously he shrinks, so you've seen the movies, but he can also become Giant Man. Super huge. I like it. So when they showed Giant Man as a pop, we then could put 1 and 2 together that Ant-Man would become huge and become Giant Man. So that was another moment we knew it was coming. We kind of wish I didn't know. I remember being in the theater seeing Civil War opening night, and I was during that airport fight scene. I was like, oh, this is definitely going to be the moment. It just would have been a cool moment not to know. So Funko a little bit dropped the ball on that one. That was a dead giveaway. Okay, now the next movie, a little bit more recent. I actually haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen any of them. I want to. They're on my list, but I've been spoiled. That is How to Train Your Dragon 3. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, don't listen, because I don't know if you want to be spoiled for this. But I remember when this dropped, everyone was like, spoilers. People on Twitter was just pissed. So that was the pops of Nightlights. So that's basically the babies of, it's toothless, right? I haven't seen the movies, but basically they have baby dragons in the movies, and that's a big spoiler because they didn't have it before. People were not too happy about that. So that was another one. Funko, come on, make it an exclusive later at the date. Don't do it before the movie, because that's just, it ruins it kind of. So that is a spoiler for How to Train Your Dragon. Boy, oh boy, this next one, Academy. Oh, I got them wearing the shirt. Actually, this is legit from the movie too. This isn't Man of Steel or BVS, this is Justice League Superman. Oh, that was not a good one. Not a good one. So Justice League. We'll save it for another day. Controversial movie. Still want release the Snyder Cut. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. I want that Snyder Cut so bad. Oh, so the Justice League Pops got announced. They're fine. Flash, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, everyone, whatever. Whole gang. Why in the world would they release the Superman pop? Okay, it's just, I have no idea. I don't know. They did such a good job of keeping it under wraps, and then Funko drops the ball. Like the biggest one. This might be the biggest spoiler. At the end of Batman vs Superman, I've cried every time I've watched the scene.
This is my world.
No, Clark, don't.
You are my world.
Superman sacrifices himself, okay, to fight Doomsday, and he gets killed. It is the most emotional moment, okay? It is just, I love BVS. I know it's a very, very controversial movie, okay? People hate it, people love it, okay? I stand by it, I love BVS, one of the best comic book movies of all time. Fight me in the comments if you don't believe so. With all this being said, we knew Superman was gonna come back, obviously. We didn't know if it was gonna be at the very end of Justice League. They were gonna need him and somehow they revived him. We didn't know if he was not gonna be in Justice League at all. I mean, in every single trailer, they teased him, they didn't show him. I was flabbergasted. I can't believe they didn't use Henry Cavill and all his sexiness for the marketing, okay? They did a good job. Warner Brothers, one thing you did go with Justice League was the trailers, okay? They didn't give anything away, they teased him a lot. And then freaking Funko comes out with a Superman pop. So it's like, it's confirmed, obviously he's in the movie. I mean, we knew he was coming back, but still, Funko. Oh, that one killed. I was just like, I know he's coming back, but it's just one of the things you don't want to know. You know the things in life you see, you don't want to see, you don't want to know about. It's just one of the things, I didn't want that. Moving on. So those are 4 different times that Funko has spoiled movies for us. And not the best, but it happens, and I'm sure it will continue to happen with, especially with these superhero movies. However, this next one, I just want to do one last one. It's kind of a spoiler, but it's kind of not. I mean, it really isn't a spoiler because it didn't happen, but this was a major one that I thought was going to be a huge, huge spoiler that didn't actually end up happening. So this is just a weird pop you guys might remember. So we're going back to Infinity War. Never forget. Oh my god, one of the best movies of all time. So that was a GameStop exclusive 6-inch pop that I pre-ordered. It was hard to get a hold of, and that is Hulk busting out of the Hulk Buster. So the whole movie, Bruce Banner is struggling with the identity between him and the Hulk Hulk didn't want to come out. It's just the whole movie, okay? We're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for Hulk to just burst out, okay? So I obviously got the pop before the movie, and I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be a scene. We're literally like 90% done with Infinity War, 95%. We're all on Wakanda, all the heroes, not all of them, not Tony. He's up in, rest in peace, not a spoiler, up in space. But most of the Avengers are on Wakanda, and Bruce Banner is fighting in the Hulk Buster armor that Iron Man usually wears. So I'm expecting him to just burst out at any moment and we're finally gonna see Hulk. And then we end up not seeing Hulk the entire movie. So obviously that's not a true spoiler. I just thought it should be included because when that first came out, everyone was like, whoa, this is a huge spoiler. And I remember this was before we saw Infinity War. Before anyone had seen Infinity War, but there was just a lot of talk about that. So I wanted to include that one. Didn't end up happening, so I guess in a way it's a good spoiler, if you know what I mean, because you're expecting it to happen and it doesn't. We're misled. I don't know what happened if that, I never really looked into it too much, if that was supposed to happen in the movie and it didn't and it got cut. But just one of those weird pops. It happens every so often that they make it of something that doesn't end up happening or didn't make the film. So anyway, Academy, that is just 5 movies off the top of my head I could think of that have had pretty big spoilers by Funko. Well, 4 and then that little Easter egg of 1. But if there's any other movies, guys, that you could think of that pops that dropped before the movie came out that spoiled something pretty big in the movie, definitely let me know down below. I'd love to hear it. Hopefully I haven't seen the movie, but definitely discuss down below. Let me know if there's any other spoilers that have been in movies from Funko Pops. But as always, guys, thank you so much for checking us out here at Funko Pop Academy. Make sure to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are getting close to the 10K mark, which is, I'm just gonna save that for another video. That's just insane to me. There will be lots of giveaways, lots of fun, tons of things in store. There will also be a lot more videos now that we're all quarantined. I'm going to try to do live streams like I said, and just more videos in general. So make sure to be subscribed. Comment down below. Let me know how your day's going, whatever you guys want to talk about. But until next time, thanks for getting funky with us. Love you guys. Bye.